I have been studying mathematics for already 5 years, and I'm very surprised that I still cannot play a musical instrument. If I would tell you something like that, you would probably think that I'm crazy. Why should math help someone play music? If you study something, then you can maybe learn it. But if you don't put any effort into a discipline, you can't expect mastering it. Things don't happen just by themselves. In the last segment of my blog, I said that every statistic indicates that the Jewish Orthodox education system is more successful in raising children without psychological problems, violence, drugs, and so on. This does not mean that these issues don't exist in Jewish Orthodox circles, but this does mean that there are incomparably fewer in numbers. Many people have contacted me afterwards asking, why is this so? What exactly in Jewish education system helping good upbringing? There are obviously many factors, but I think that one of them is the most obvious. The yeshiva education system is built for the most part on study of Talmud, that is, discussing what is right and what is wrong. For example, if a person did a good deed unintentionally, is it really considered a good deed, a mitzvah? Or whether a person is responsible for an unintentional bad deed. What if I wanted to hurt someone, but instead inadvertently helped him? And the other way around. And these are the questions that every student begins study of Talmud with. Jewish students from an early age spend many hours a day, every day, thinking about what is right and what is wrong. And then Jewish rituals and the stories that they hear reinforce this knowledge. And in the secular education system, they study sciences and arts, which is great. But questions of morality, as per specifically what you should and should not do, are not raised at all. And then we are surprised at the number of problems with children. This is the same thing as being surprised that your child does not play a musical instrument if you only teach him math. If you don't spend any time on teaching your child something, chances are he won't be good at it. Ask your child, are there absolute moral values that can never change? If he believes that they do change, ask him what are the principles according to which these changes occur. Who makes the rules of morality? Where did they come from? Can your child make a precise list of rules of moral behavior, item by item? If your child does not have a ready-made list of answers to these questions, then something has clearly gone wrong with his upbringing. He will have to make important life decisions every day. If he does not have these principles already prepared, then what will be guiding his life? I hear all the time people say schools should teach only sciences and languages, and the questions of ideology and morality should be dealt with at home. Okay, maybe. But how much of your time at home do you spend on discussing these topics? I will give you, the parents, homework. Keep a journal and at the end of each day, write down how many hours, or perhaps it'll be minutes, you spent during that day on discussing moral issues with your child. And at the end of the month, add it all up. And then compare the number of hours your child spends on science, sports, art, with the number of hours he spends on learning how to be a good person. My child has been studying mathematics for already 5 years, and I'm surprised that he still cannot play a musical instrument.